Let's spend a few moments and talk about what you can do once you have found a source, and now your requirement is to cite that source. And some of the time you may be asked to cite it according to Modern Language Association guidelines, or MLA, and other times you may be asked to cite those sources according to APA, or American Psychological Association guidelines. So what we're going to do, I have on my tabs two different articles pulled up, and I also have a Google tab. So what we are going to do is go to my first article. Because my degree is in educational technology, I found articles related to my field of study. And what I am going to do is take this link that is at the top, and I am going to select the entire link. So if I double click, I'm using a PC, if I double click, everything is blue. Then I am going to, on my keyboard, hold down the Control key and press C. So I have now copied it. So I'm going to go over to the Google tab, and I am going to look for, my favorite go-to program is called ZoteroBib. So because I've used it frequently, it pops up. So I type in ZoteroBib, and then it is the first thing that pops up. So you want to make sure you have zbib.org, or you can just type that directly into as the URL. So I'm going to select that. This is very straightforward. So what I'm going to do first of all is choose the format of the paper or requirements for the assignment that I need. So if I click this arrow, you will see that you have options. The four most common are presented, and you also have other styles available. For our purposes, you are either going to be using Modern Language Association or American Psychological Association. So to start, I'm going to use Modern Language Association. And then in this box, I am going to use Control and V and paste that link that I had copied, and I'm going to click Cite. So this is the full citation. So it popped up, so I'm going to select it and again use Control C to copy. And I'm going to go to the document that I have been creating, whether this is a essay or discussion post, and I'm going to paste that citation. So if you wanted to, because you can see the blue background, I could take this and I could remove all the formatting. I can adjust the size so that it looks more like the rest of your text. So with this full citation in MLA, what I need to do is go to where I have used this information in my paper or my post, and immediately after I have used it, inside of parentheses for MLA, I am going to put the first couple words. If I had an author's name, I would put the author's name, but since I don't, I'm going to put the title of the article, or at least some of it. And you don't need to do the entire thing unless there are others that are close to this. And once you have this entered inside of parentheses, this would tell the person reading it that the information before this comes from this source. So what we are going to do now is I'm going to delete that text, and I'm also going to delete this information, and we're going to return to ZoteroBib, but I'm going to go to a second article. Once again, in my field of study, I'm going to select this entire URL. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back to ZoteroBib, and this time I am going to turn this into APA, American Psychological Association, and I am going to paste the second link into this box and click Cite. And here is the citation for that article. So again, I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back to my post. Now remember, I had deleted the previous MLA citation. So now I am going to paste that citation. I'm going to select it and clear the formatting to get rid of the blue in the background and the larger font. So now I have an APA formatted citation. So again, at the point where I have used information from this source, I need to put an in-text citation, so we will pretend that I have used it here. So inside of parentheses, this one does have an author's name. So inside of parentheses, I would put the author's last name, a comma, and then we do have a year. So then I would list the year as it appears, and I have created both a full citation and an in-text citation according to APA. Hope this helps you.